I feel I do owe some kind of explanation as to the lack of uploads of late. The truth of the matter is I've simply been unmotivated and had other priorities. However, though I might not have been making many videos, I have been learning how to use War Thunder's CDK, or Mission Creator. Using this, I've created a number of PvE, PvP, and even some historical missions, a number of which can be found on the War Thunder Live for anyone to use. These missions are regularly used in events I run within the Reaper Wing Discord, some of which have been edited into cinematics, including the previous Battle of the Coral Sea and the one you've just seen within this video. In this particular mission, the main objective is to escort a vulnerable convoy of civilian oil tankers from point A to B to C. Along its route, the convoy will encounter hostiles in the form of Cold War era Soviet bombers, fighters, and coastal attack craft. Each tanker destroyed or sunk will take away a certain amount of score, or tickets, from your team, while each point the convoy reaches will take away score from the enemy team. The player team has access to anything from patrol boats to battleships, aircraft, and even helicopters, though I will say helis are ill-equipped to deal with naval targets, and too many battleships will cause significant lag. Victory is determined by which team runs out of score first. Each individual vehicle destroyed on either side will take away 100 score from their respective team. In general, from the many test runs I've done, victory is normally achieved from a combination of captured points and destroyed enemy vehicles. Missions like this present a very different gameplay experience from regular battles. Rather than the everyone for themselves of the normal modes, this scenario requires teamwork, communication, and coordination to achieve a common goal. If you would like to attempt the mission for yourself, it can be found on War Thunder Live under the Mission section, or by a quick search with the naval tag. Once you have found the mission, click on it and find the Copy Mission Link button. Open War Thunder and go to the Game Mode selection. Click on Custom Battles. From here, you'll want to create a new session. Next, find the Add New Mission button. Here is where you want to paste the link from earlier. The exact mission settings are up to your personal preference, though I would suggest using something similar to what is shown here. Once in the custom lobby, you'll need to make sure you have selected the correct team. As this is a PvE mission, only one side will have spawns, which in this case is the star or allied team. When you have finally loaded into the mission, you'll be given a few spawn choices. These are primarily for aircraft, with the choices being spawning with the convoy, the carrier, or the air spawn. Ships will be only able to spawn with the convoy itself. If you are to attempt this mission, I'd suggest bringing a few mates, with a variety of different vehicles. More info can be found on the mission post on War Thunder Live, which I will also link in the description. If you have any questions or problems, feel free to mention them in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.